something you handle your biz. And don't be crying in the suffering. You gotta trespass and you got on the hard when you was looking at them. You don't know when to quit That's you with that shot call and click That's you with that ball and click That's you that's taking them hits The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth You gon' one of her teeth out You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house Don't make them take checks out You about to flip that You about to go so you You about to go treat your You about to go put the on one of these When you broke you drove When you paid you got boo-boo places to go You on top You don't think you can be stopped You by the shop You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims You're a paper chaser You got your block on fire You remain in the G Until the moment you expire You know what it is To make nothing out of something You handle your biz And don't be crying and it's something You a paper chaser You got your block on fire You remain in the G Until the moment you expire You know what it is To make nothing out of something You handle your biz And don't be crying and it's suffering
Saturday night baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chris Paddock will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Line hard, deep into left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And now the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the 1st coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Stepping up is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading up for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here it comes. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham, number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Second baseman.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A line shot to third base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Paul Goldschmidt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7.
Now to bat, Austin Dean. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. So here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting 8. The catcher, Victor.
Next to stand in is Victor Caratini. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. First delivery to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
ディナルス。
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
いやー、だいぶ寒なってきましたな。
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Wainwright has over 40 innings on his line so far and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Just missing here, 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
今日からなんか、やたら冷えますわ、なんか。
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
まあ、そろそろ冬用の布団出さなダメですな。
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sosa onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Left field.
One out now in the San Diego third. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit to short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
High in the air into shallow left center. Grisham charging forward. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now it'll be Yadier Molina. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hard hit towards center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Paul DeYoung will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny
First offering on its way.
Machado.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
No one on with one down, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tatis stands at first with one out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dean is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
ブレイクポイントがやっと通常の試合に終わったと思ったら、ハムミッションはその1扱い。あちゃ。
A curveball hit right back at him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1.
いやーでも
And
マ
back
ザー
at
ラン
Petco
ド作
Park
戦
in
が
San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
新鮮です
Thanks,
な。
Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss
シ
his
ー
thoughts
ズ
on
メ
his
ンバー
lineup
と
so
ね
far. And
や
he
れる
told
の
me
がいいですよ
overall,
ね。
he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. He's got it
終
one
わら
away.
せて正録ミッションのメインみたいなのが終わってやっとその2に行け。
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
So stepping in is Edmundo Sosa. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
研究所の人間、小室哲哉さんによう似てますよね、顔が。
Bases are
パ
empty,
ッと
one
見
man
は
out.
めっちゃ似てるわと思って。
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, number 0.
So next to hit is Austin Dean. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
マザーランド作戦。
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Next up, Victor Caratini, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against his good right-hander.
さっきまでちょっともう目を休めてましたけど。
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
センチネルがやけくそになってソ連のスペツナズがなんかと手を組んで、それをボーマンが嗅ぎつけてノマドに指令出してきたって話や。ノマドさんにまたやってくれって、ね。目がだるくてね、休んでましたね。
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
ブレイクポイントです
ね。And it's fouled away.
わさび一気食いや。わさび一気食い。涙が止まらんくなりますよ。鼻がツンツンして。
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
めっちゃ鼻痛なりますね。
Runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
涙が出て目の悪いもんが出てよくなる。目の海が出る感じですか。 汚い毒素が出て。あっしゃ。やっぱり送ってくる。ああ、中途半端に。ああ、そこはもうやっぱ前からね気になってる対馬を先やるべきちゃいますか。
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runners are at second and third with one down.
対馬勝ったけど全くやってねえな。
Grounded to short.
ああ、1点入った。
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So now into the box is Jake Cronenworth, grounded out in his last at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball.
ワイルドランズほんまに高いですもんね。
0-2, here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2
あとは
now.
1月に出るシージのあの作品ですよね。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, hard sinker, misses 2-2.
まあ対馬もあんま下がらないですもんね。
2-2, here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres on top, 2-1.
回復のあれが、ね、なんか丸いのためなあかんから。アイテムじゃないんですよね。
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense
あれでなかなか
just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
あれはね、持ってるから良かったですわ。手放してないから。
Lifted the other way to left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Now to the plate, the pitcher. Adam Wainwright comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
外野守れるんや。
Justin Williams is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright.
あれ中身ちゃいますよ。新しいシナリオ入ってますよ。わあ、取るんかい。ちょうど取りましたやんか。まあ、もう一つ肌に合わんかったですな、あれは。なんか新しい島が入ってんすよ。
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush
tactic.
They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here?
あれって4番も出てたんでしたっ
A
け？
guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball
回復
wasn't
シ
even
ステム
close.
がない。もう一つね、普通になんかああいうアイテムで回復ね、するんやったらいいんですけど、なんか変な丸い球みたいな集めなかった。竹島か魚釣り島か。何やったっけかな。その名前じゃなかったですね。
Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
多分4番もあったと思うんですけどね。
And now in the box, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Manny.
Now here's the first offering.
あれもなんかマルチで協力プレイできるんですけど、敵がめっちゃ強いとか言って、なんか4人ぐらいでやるみたいです。
It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard but foul.
配信やってる人がこれは難しいな言ってましたからね。
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Popped up.
わーっと取られへんかった。今の感じやったのに。そっちの方ちゃいましたっけ。
3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line and left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
確かそっちの方の島でしたよね。
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a base hit last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone indeed. It's strike 2.
Wow.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The count now at 2-2.
このコーチえらい顎周り白いですね。
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this will be fouled away. And the payoff pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 5.
So here is Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Outside, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Tatis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
完璧に持ってかれましたね。
A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
完全に自信がなくなりました。
Cody Whitley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 38, Cody Whitley.
In now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1.
マイヤーが下からサンタブランカ。
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Friars.
手袋なしで。
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. It's like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 4.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the belt, the pitch, fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
なんか際どいとこですな。
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul
や
Goldschmidt.
たらとチェンジで誘ってきますな。
On the ground to short. This could be 2.
やってもう
Reined
た。
in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue.
今のはボール球でしたな。
Redbirds down quietly. They trail it 4-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini.
がシャゲでシャゲ&アスカです。
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Sosa over to his right. One away.
Now batting.
Austin Nova will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one
い
away.
やー、野良さんですね。
First offering on its way. Swing and a
あー、やば
high
い、持っ
fly
てかれ
ball
た。
out to left field.
野良さんに持ってかれる。
Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
野良
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some
代打
strategy,
ホームラ
and
ン
all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
よう打たれますね。
The left fielder, Johnny Bell.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. High in the
Wow.
air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
フィリーズに野良いましたな。
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that
話し合い
is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is foul right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
なんとか。
But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-1.
っていうかヒット1本だけってやばいですね。
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
ボリビア。
And now Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
結局8回まで来ま
Ready
した
with the
ね。
first pitch. Here it comes. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up
左
to
が
throw.
2人。
The 1-0 home is in there for strike
これはあ
1.
れがストライク。
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. 1 down. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Outside for a ball,
初め
1-1.
のホームランの1本だけですね。
And the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is Austin Dean. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Padres lead it 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back. The right fielder.
Now at the plate is Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're up 5-1. Drew Pomeranz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He'll try again. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. Tommy Edman steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Myers going back at the track, the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
いやー、なんとか1点入りましたね。
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Emilio Pagan gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. At the plate now is Harrison Bader. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. John Nagowski will come on as a pinch hitter. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Padres have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Chris Paddock earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings allowing only 1 hit. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
終了。全然打てんかったですな。最後の1点だけですね。ホームランの 2点だけですからね。それ以外ちょっと打てないですからね。やられましたね。マツコ拷問で連敗ですな。なんとか2ゲームですね。広島がめっちゃ来てるんですよ。出直しですな。貯金が12ですか。よいしょ。さあ終わりましょうか。広島がじわじわ来てますな。はーい。さあ、では。